Welcome back. One final point before we go tonight. Hi, Cecile Richards. It's me, Planned Parenthood's worst enemy on cable television. You've been tweeting a lot lately. You've been using the word fact a lot in your tweets, and I'm not sure that means what you think it means. So let me help you. Ms. Richards, you tweeted, fact, Planned Parenthood serves more than 250,000 male patients every year. Ms. Richards, I think you meant, fact, Planned Parenthood aborts over 161,000 unborn baby boys every year. Ms. Richards, you tweeted, fact, America is one of the only developed countries where maternal mortality is increasing instead of decreasing. Ms. Richards, you must have meant, fact, 10% of women who undergo an abortion suffer immediate medical complications. 1/5 of those 10% are life-threatening. Stop pretending you care about women's health. Ms. Richards, you tweeted, fact, according to data from CDC Gov and others, abortion has over a 99% safety record and is one of the safest medical procedures in the U.S. Ms. Richards, your lack of medical knowledge is appalling for someone who claims to fight for women's health. Let me help you. Fact, safe for whom? The unborn babies? The 323,999 lives ended every year in Planned Parenthood abortion clinics? Fact, after abortion, women run the risk of blood clots, hemorrhaging, incomplete abortions, infection, injury to the cervix and other organs, cardiac arrest, respiratory arrest, renal failure, metabolic disorder, shock, missed ectopic pregnancy, increased risk of miscarriage, infertility, and even death. Fact, stop ignoring the mental health crisis attached to abortion. Why don't you admit how many women suffer depression and regret after abortion? Ms. Richards, you tweeted, fact, Planned Parenthood provides a full range of reproductive health services, including safe and legal abortion, and we always will. Really? Fact, Planned Parenthood abortionists were just caught on tape admitting they break the law by altering the abortion procedure to harvest the body parts of the babies. That's illegal. Fact, Planned Parenthood has been referred by the United States Congress for criminal prosecution in the state of Texas for selling aborted baby body parts for profit. That's illegal too. Fact, Planned Parenthood doesn't provide prenatal care for pregnant women. 94% of pregnant women who walk into Planned Parenthood suffer an abortion. Ms. Richards, you tweeted, fact, President Trump's budget would cut Planned Parenthood out of all federal programs. No president has ever tried to do this. That is a fact, actually. Also a fact, 80% of Americans believe late-term abortion is wrong. 80% of Americans think late-term abortion should be illegal. Ms. Richards, you tweeted, fact, the Republican health care plan would cost millions of women their health coverage and block them from coming to Planned Parenthood. Well, no, that's not even kind of true. Stop misleading women. Fact, community health centers outnumber 20-1 compared to Planned Parenthood clinics. Stop acting like Planned Parenthood is the only answer. Stop insulting women by telling us we'd be lost without Planned Parenthood. Stop pretending women aren't capable of taking care of ourselves and need Big Daddy government and abortion to take care of ourselves. Fact, Planned Parenthood is an abortion business. Planned Parenthood performs less than 2% of cancer screenings for women in the U.S., less than 2% of all breast exams, less than 1% of all pap smears, 0% of mammograms. But Planned Parenthood does commit 34.9% of abortions in our country, and that, Ms. Richards, that is a fact. And that's my final point tonight. You can reach me on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler. If you liked the show, please send me an email at oann.com/contact. In the meantime, catch us here tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern, and until then, have a good night.